Hello, it's time for another awakening game. Our last two games have been focused on timelessness as our nature. And this game is very, very similar. We're going to focus on the present as our nature. You could call that focusing on the now. You know, it's interesting because really the word I, now, and here point to the same thing, which is what I am, and of course, what you are. We could also say that I, now, here, awareness are the same thing. Or I, now, here, awareness is are the same thing. So today we're going to focus on the now, you know, that quality of what we are. It's interesting because in non-dual spiritual teachings, you often learn that the world is not real. And yet, you know, it seems real. But I remember once when I was contemplating a teaching by Nisargadatta Maharaj. I don't remember which teaching, something in I am that, I'm sure. But I was contemplating a teaching by Nisargadatta Maharaj. And I realized that the world seems real because I am real. And my reality, which is sometimes called my light, my reality is shining on this present appearance, giving it the effect of realness. And I also realized that because I am now, I'm never in the past, I'm never in the future, I'm always now, that because I am now, only the now has that sense of realness. You see, I am the realness that gives the world its sense of realness. I am now, so only now has the sense of realness. Let me show you what I mean. Prior to starting this video, you were doing something. That wasn't very long ago. You've only been here a couple of minutes. Look back at what you were doing. Just remember what you were doing, 5 minutes ago, prior to starting this video. Remember that. And now compare that to watching this video now. Which one seems real, or at least more real? You see, whatever you were doing 5 minutes ago seemed real when it was now, when you were there. But now it's just a memory stored in the brain. It doesn't have the quality of reality that this moment has. This moment is the only moment where perception can appear real, because I, and of course you, are the reality. And I, and of course you, are only now. We're always here now. That's our timeless nature, the nowness. I am the nowness. You are the nowness and the realness. And now seems real because I am here. Now seems real because it's borrowing my light, or I am projecting my light, or extending my light, my realness onto the appearance. So here's the game we're going to play this week. multiple times throughout the day. As often as you think about it, pause, reflect on something that you did earlier in the day, or you could reflect on something you did yesterday or earlier on the week. It doesn't have to be anything very far into the past at all. It could be, if you're walking from room to room cleaning house, it could be what you just did in that last room just a moment ago. But reflect on that and then compare it to the realness of this moment now. Just the realness of what you're looking at, the realness of what you're hearing. It could be the realness of thoughts in the mind. Notice that the quality of realness is really always now. Also notice that I am always now. Reflect on the fact that I am the quality of realness that gives this perception now its sense of realness. I am now. I am real, and only now has that sense of realness because I am now. As you go through the week again, comparing previous moments to this moment, if you want to, you can also play with imaginary future moments. The future is always imagined, but maybe you have a plan about what you're going to have for dinner, or a plan of your, the meeting you're going to go to next, or a plan of driving home from work today, whatever, and that thing may even come to be, but it isn't yet. So think about that future, that plan, that thing you envision, and compare it to now. Which one is real? So that's this week's game. Enjoy that, and I'll see you next week for another awakening game. Bye.